And let's take a walk through PAI03. This one combines both the previous workflows. Now you see this top section here is the first one where we're creating staged images, turning those into video clips and merging them together. And then this bottom section here is 02, which is taking the property description and information about the property, creating a script, creating the voice, and then here it's taking the final video from before, from this workflow. This is the silent walkthrough, and then it's combining those clips both together. You input over empty property photos. This will then stage them, turn them into little clips, create the voiceover, and then merge those clips together, with the final output being that narrated walkthrough. If you want to get this set up, you just need to follow the setup guide for both PAI01 and follow the setups for all of setting up the credentials, setting up the HTTP requests in that video, and then do the same for the second half. Just follow the setup process for that. And there's just a couple of other things that I'll just run you through now, the things that are different about this workflow. We've combined the submission form, so we'll only have one trigger. So now the submission form, we'll just get that up. We've combined the information that was on the two, so we've got the images, the property name, description, whether it's for sale or rent, and then the location. And because we've combined all the information on here, the output is going to be slightly different. So if we take a look in here, we've got the property name, the description. We can extract just the audio, the final video, and the silent video. I've created a new data table. If you click on home and then across the top where you've got workflows and credentials, you can just click on data tables, create a new data table, and then add some columns in, click add column. One thing to bear in mind, you can't put spaces. You can see these have all got underscores here. I've created a data table then that will take all of that information, selected that from the drop down, and then where we've got property name, these are all information that's come from the on-form submission. Like property name, the dynamic value there is just dragged and dropped across. Same with the description. The audio file has come from this node here. So we've got get audio. So that's the MP3 file. So that's dragged and dropped across into audio. And then the final video, that's this URL here, get the final video. URL is dragged across. And then I thought it might be handy, you might want the silent video. You can always add more columns onto this as well if you'd prefer, and extract any information. If you wanted the script, for example, the script that is written here, we could go back to our data table, add that column in. That would appear in this section, and then we can just drag and drop this across. Setting this up, once you've downloaded this template, same as before, click on the three dots, import from file, select this, all of these nodes will populate onto the workflow, onto your canvas, and then follow the steps in the first video, and then follow the steps in the second video. And then with this tutorial, then all you'll need to do, everything will be populated, is you just need to create that data table and select the data, and then you'll be able to get all of the information that's coming out of this workflow. You can customize this with extra nodes if you wanted this posted to social media, or sending you an email with the video link. There's a lot of different customizations that we can do, and you can check out my YouTube channel. I'll be updating all sorts of tutorials. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, not sure, please feel free to reach out to me. If you're having errors, if you're troubleshooting with n8n, then ChatGPT is a great resource for that. Put in the errors in ChatGPT, and then you can work your way through. You can also put screenshots, so if you're struggling with a HTTP request and there's errors coming up, one thing to bear in mind, quite common, is a problem with the credential, so double check that you've got the credentials correct, and then let's say you can screenshot the errors, put that into ChatGPT. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Hope you have a great rest of your day.